Gems of Persian Literature Number 6. The Prologue of Sa'di's Gulistan by Shaykh Muslih Sa'di Shirazi. Translated into English by Dr. Iraj Bashiri. Technical design, Carol Bashiri. Vocal, Iraj Bashiri. Copyright, Bashiri 2003-2023. One of the distinctive features of Sa'di's Gulistan is its Nasr Musajjah, or poetic prose. In this translation, an attempt is made to create, as much as possible, Sa'di's Nasr Musajjah in English. First, however, a short reading of the initial paragraph of the Persian text of the prologue.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. منت خدایی را عز و جل که طاعتش موجب قربت است و به شکر اندرش مزید نعمت. هر نفسی که فرو می رود ممد حیات است و چون بر می آید مفرح ذات. پس در هر نفسی دو نعمت موجود است و بر هر نعمتی شکری واجب. از دست و زبان که برآید که از عهده شکرش به در آید. اعملوا آل داود شکرا و قلیل من عبادی الشکور. بنده همان به که ز تقصیر خویش عذر به درگاه خدای آورد، ورنه سزاوار خداوندیش کس نتواند که به جای آورد. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. Laudation is due the Most High, the Most Glorious, whose worship bridges the gap and whose recognition breeds beneficence. Each breath inhaled sustains life, exhaled imparts rejuvenation. Two blessings in every breath, and each do a separate salutation. Whose hand can properly offer, and whose tongue the salutation do him and not be wrong. Says he, ingratiate yourself, O family of David, with thanksgiving, for my thankful servants are few. Subjects proper best admit to all transgression at his threshold, with contrite expression. How otherwise could mortal creatures ever make themselves worthy of his discretion? The shower of his merciful bounty gratifies all, and the banquet of his limitless generosity recognizes no fall. The inner secrets of his subjects he does not divulge, nor does he for a rogue's slight frailty in injustice indulge. O generosity personified, to the Christian and the Magi thou hast bestowed with pleasure from thine invisible treasure. O ardent benefactor, thou liftest thy friend high. There is solid proof of that, not abandoning thine enemy to die. He has ordered the zephyr to cover with the emerald carpet of spring the earth, and he has instructed the maternal vernal clouds to nourish the seeds of autumn to birth. In foliage green He has clothed the trees, and through beautiful blossoms of many hues has perfumed the breeze. He has allowed the life-imparting sap to percolate, and its delicious honey to circulate. His power is hidden in the tiny seed that sires the lofty palm. The clouds, the wind, the moon, and the sun, for your sustenance and at your behest run. They toil continuously for your satisfaction. Should you not halt and adjust your action? It is related about the Lord of the universe, the pride of creation, the compassion of mortals, and the seal of the prophets of all times, Muhammad, upon whom be blessing and peace. Intercessor, obeyed, messenger, gracious, bountiful, majestic, affable, and the chosen of Allah. O Muhammad, your support, the wall of faith, will save, and like Noah's ark, you will surmount the wave. He who attains exaltation through perfection, whose beauty dispels darkness, and whose qualities sum up beauty, benediction be upon him and his family, is related to have said, when a sinful, distressed worshipper repents to the Almighty with the hope that his prayers would be heard, the Almighty disregards his plea. He approaches the Almighty a second time, and again the Almighty refuses him. When the supplicant approaches again with humility and sorrow, the Almighty addresses his angels thus: I heard his invocation and fulfilled his wishes. The repeated prayers and lamentations of my servant put me to shame. Observe the extent of Almighty Allah's compassion. He feels ashamed at his subjects' transgression. I would be baffled at his virtues to name. I would not know the measure or the amount. Countless lovers die at his threshold. Can the dead their silence surmount? One of the devout had plunged himself headfirst into meditation, and for a long time was immersed in the sea of knowledge. When finally he returned from that state, a friend jokingly asked, from the rose garden you visited, what gift, pray tell, have you for us? He responded, I intended to bring you a bouquet of roses, but the fragrance of the rose bush so thoroughly overwhelmed me that I lost it and myself. O midnight bird, learn from the moth in love how to consume yourself in silence, as would do a worthy dove. Countless ignorant souls claim knowing him in vain. Those who truly know him are yet their senses to gain. Thou art beyond myth, conjecture, and thought. Thou art greater than everything that can be sought. Our story is finished. Our mortal life has come to its end. Our task, however, remains. The first letter of thy praise to rend.